Honey! Honey! Honey!
All right, ladies and gentlemen, a very pleasant good afternoon to all those of you that are joining us right now. Right now. I just had such a painful experience right now. I'm sitting on the chair and somehow, I don't know if I rocked it and my toe was in. I have no shoes on doing this thing there, and my toe came under the foot of the chair, so I landed on it there, and it just, Jesus, pain is nothing nice, people. Pain is nothing nice. It just, it's bleeding right now, not profusely. Oh my gosh! But the pain is something else. But the program was going on, so I couldn't let it continue all the time. But even as I'm speaking to you, I am in tremendous pain. But that that will not stop us from doing our wisdom nuggets for the day. You know, when somebody stomp on your toe, imagine a chair foot with your weight on it, the leg of the chair landing on your toe. It's the toe next to the big one. Yeah. Those of you ladies who give birth to children, I know what you're talking about. Jesus. Whoa, it is something else. But we are ready to go, ladies and gentlemen. I just want to take this opportunity to welcome all those of you. So let me just do that quickly because I've got to go out. I've got to take our granddaughter to youth. So my wife and I will be going to take her there. So let me just say hi to Valencia Walsh and Bobby Rafter. God bless you. Connie Grant, Katina Winston. Good morning. I said good morning. It's good afternoon. So very good to have all those of you that are coming on right now. Felicia Todman, God bless you so much. Tessa Harper, NG Grell, how are you watching? On your way there, be careful on the road. Keep your eyes on the road, my dear. Judith Joseph, it was nice talking to you. And Tiffany Augustus, good morning, afternoon. Miranda Harris, God bless you there. And Agustina John Baptist, good day. Gladys, good afternoon. Florestina, Cheryl Angola, Kishma D, and Shannon, always there for her nuggets. Marilyn, Brian, yes, Bobby. That's what I had to say. Valencia, come on, man. Have some heart there. You know, I'm in pain. All right. Ooh. Yes, Shannon. I just squeezed my toe sitting on the chair. The leg landed on it there. I will see about the ice, Kishma. So, thank you for your pity, NG Grell there. And Margarita Boros, good day. Steph, how are you? God bless you. Thank you, Florestin and Cheryl Angle. Again, I apologize for the late start. We were supposed to start at 5 o'clock, and I learned my lesson to have an alarm because I was on the couch there, and just relaxing, taking it easy. And then when I looked at my watch just to check the time, it was 5:15. So I had to just dive in there, change my shirt, and come on there, because I know that there are those of you that are waiting for your nuggets. It might not be as long as other times because I've got to take them, but I can't leave you without your nuggets. So I trust that you are ready. Leslie Ann, want to say welcome. I trust that this afternoon Wisdom to Live by session has been a blessing to you and that you are receiving from it there. As we go along in this series that we are doing on the afternoons, I want to be able to share with you how we can attain wisdom, the wisdom that the Bible is talking about. So we're not just going to talk about wisdom, we are going, ladies and gentlemen, to be sharing on how to attain that. Joseph Angle, welcome. I am in Proverbs chapter 29. You see what I do, and there's someone on the program that I admire and appreciate very much. They know themselves, because they were telling me, because of my recommendation to people, to read a proverb, a chapter every day. That's one. And when we come to that, I'll share some more with you. But that's one of the ways you can acquire wisdom. You discipline yourself to read a chapter. There are 31 chapters. In the months of the year, there are 31 days, sometimes 30. You can do that every day. This year is going to be 50 years that I've been serving the Lord. And at a very early age, I started to do that. You can keep doing something and it not have an effect or get a hold upon you, whether good or bad. And that's a good thing to be able to do. Lavington Brown want to welcome you to the afternoon program. So let's go into, usually I share 3 things with you. So let me see how far I can get there. The first one is, remember we are in chapter 29. Oh, Bobby, I'm so glad that you are doing that there. Proverbs chapter 29 and verse 5. Kathy Gabriel, welcome. So if we want to choose another term, we could call it our afternoon school of wisdom. That's where we want to be schooled in wisdom, to be able to receive that. Those of you that are joining us for the first time, because I mentioned it this morning, I want to take this time to welcome you and let you know what a joy it is to have you. So let's go ahead. I'm reading. Thank you, Connie, for putting it up. You'll be our scribe for the afternoon sessions. This is what it says in the Passion Translation. Listen to that carefully. It says, flattery can often be used as a trap to hide ulterior motives and to take advantage of you. I'm going to read that again. Let it sink there. Flattery can often be used as a trap to hide ulterior motives and take advantage of you. Oh, don't let me get on this one, because that's where they catch some of us. We are suckers for flattery. You go to jewelry shop, you go to furniture shop, you go to car dealerships. Oh, they flatter you. Oh my God, they pour honey upon you. What is it that they are looking for? And that is why we tell ladies, never go to a car dealership by yourself. They'll take advantage of you. And I'm sorry to say this, but some of you, your head sometimes is not on. They tell you how beautiful you look. Are you married? Are you seeing somebody? Oh, you're an amazing person. What are they after? They are after a sale. You listening to me? It's all done by flattery. And even some of you young ladies, you let men take advantage of you. And there are ladies that take advantage of men through flattery. This is just so very true because we are suckers. You know, nice words, we fall for them. And ladies and gentlemen, this is what I'm talking about. That's where wisdom comes in. That's where discernment comes in. That you are able to discern the motive behind that. Some of them tell you, I will keep in touch with you. If there's any problem, call me. And when there's a problem and you're trying to call them, have you noticed that you cannot get them? They won you over by WON. They won you over by flattery in order to take advantage of you. They have ulterior motives there. There are some people that are trained in that. Scammers are trained in that. In flattery. Oh, that's how, Jesus. That's how they trap unsuspecting, foolish women. It's true, Bobby. It's true. Because we fall for it. And because we don't have the wisdom, because wisdom brings discernment, wisdom causes our antenna to go bling, 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 bling. Something is not right. But we love smooth words. Who doesn't who doesn't like smooth words? But you need to know when it's flattery to get and to take unfair advantage of you. Let me just say this to you. Beware of the trap. It's happening, ladies and gentlemen, every day. It's happening in businesses all the time. It's a weapon. It's a tool. Because so many of us are suckers and they blind you by the flattery because they have one thing in mind, and that is to gain advantage of you. Just smile at them, but tell yourself, my head is on. How many of you would agree with what I'm sharing there? How many of you have faced that? Jesus, all of us, at some point or another, we've had to deal with this. And some of us have been victims of it there. Let me give you some more, because I could just stay on this one there and just leave that. But let me give you another one. Verse 6, I'll give you a couple of them. It says, the wicked always have a trap laid for others. See, these scammers and these wicked people, they always have a trap laid for others. These two sets of people, they go together. Okay? Those that use flattery can also be termed wicked, because what are they looking for? They're looking for an unfair advantage. And if they see that you are falling for it, then they are going to just set that trap for you there. So it goes on to say the wicked always have a trap laid for others. But listen to that. Joan, my beloved friend, and Mavis, welcome. Listen to what it says. It says, but the lovers of God escape as they sing and shout in joyous triumph. You don't fall for the trap. This is what I'm trying to get people to understand. Folks, you have a relationship with wisdom. Wisdom is going to be like a sensor inside of you, that when traps are laid for you, wisdom buzzes you, and you begin to tell yourself, no, wisdom is shouting out. It starts quietly and says to you, watch out, watch out. You know, like when you have these things there, searching for treasures, that thing that goes beep, 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 when you are coming close to it. That's how wisdom operates. It's like a faint thing at the beginning. And as you get closer and closer to the trap, it just keeps going. Chut, 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 chut. It's telling you, no, 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 don't go there. But if you don't listen, the wicked will catch you. But those that have wisdom will escape as they sing and shout in joyous triumph. Let me let me just give you two more. I'll just read this one and don't spend too much time on it. It says, verse 7, God's righteous people will pour themselves out for the poor. God's righteous people will pour themselves out for the poor, but the ungodly make no attempt to understand or help the needy. People that have wisdom, again, they understand the blessings that are tied to their service to the poor. How it's a loan they are making to God. How it's they are lending to God. And they know that God is going to pay them back. So God's righteous people will pour themselves out for the poor, but the ungodly will make no attempt to understand or help the poor. That's not you. And the final one, ladies and gentlemen, that I want to give to you is this. Well, there were two of them. And they are joined together. So let me put this up there and give it to you. In verse 11, this thing is just so powerful. In verse 11, it says, you can recognize fools by the way they give full vent to their rage, and they let their words fly. But the wise bite their tongues and hold back all they could say. I'm going to have to take up this one tomorrow, the Lord willing. Because there's too much that I want to say. So go ahead, read Proverbs chapter 29. That's your assignment. If you haven't done it for the day, today is the 29th, go ahead and read it. And also meditate on verse 20. Tomorrow, the Lord willing, I'm coming with this studio. It says there's only one kind of person. Jesus, this one is strong, people. There's only one kind of person who is worse than a fool. You want to know who that person is? It says it's the impetuous one who speaks without thinking first. We're going to take that up tomorrow, the Lord willing. You would want to hear that, because these two last ones that I spoke about, folks, thank you, Marilyn. Thank you. These two last things that I spoke about are just so powerful, so powerful. And the one I told you about, the taking care of the poor, when when the Bible says that the righteous put themselves out for the poor, wisdom will tell you, don't stop doing that. You know why? Because there's immense, immense rewards that's waiting for you when you take care of the poor. That's part of wisdom. It's in the book of wisdom, the book of Proverbs there. So I trust today that you received something. Yes, Bobby, go ahead and read it. Those of you that are on there, go and read Proverbs chapter 29. Read it in the Passion. And I want you, if you are serious about attaining wisdom, find what the date is, read that proverb. Read it in the Passion. You could read it in the Amplified. You could read it in the New Living Translation. It will empower you. And what you read, try to put it into practice. Try to inculcate it into your life, and you'll begin to see how your life is going to take a different turn. How people will seek your advice because you would have spent time in the school of wisdom. I pray that you will become a serious student in the school of wisdom. You're going to begin to see your life changing, people. You are going. Thank you, Augustine. I'm glad that you are doing that. You're going to begin to see the changes that are coming in your life. You're going to begin to see the adjustments that will be taking place in your life because wisdom will be so pleased to dwell with you. Don't forget, to the best of my ability, that I plan to meet with you at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. If I don't, somebody text me and tell me, what about the Nuggets? We'll jump on board there. So let's stay connected. Let's stay in that school and let wisdom become your dearest friend. Until tomorrow, folks, God bless you. It was a pleasure sharing with you. Bye-bye. God bless you. See you then.